Alright guys, we're back in the shop. We're going to finish taking a look at the Sidewinder by S4 gear. We're going to take a look at it a little closer and then we're going to show how to put it together. Some of the things you're going to need is, of course, you're going to need a rangefinder. We're going to use some needle nose pliers and camouflage tape. You're going to need some type of heat gun or hair dryer. So in your packaging, what they sent us was the Sidewinder. Here's the clip that's going to actually attach to your rangefinder, and you can unscrew it right there and detach it. You're also going to get an armband in here. This will go through the housing itself, and then this will allow it to be put on your upper arm or on a leg. Also in the kit, you're going to get an alcohol prep pad. That's going to be to clean off the side of the device you're going to attach it to. Going to get a little brass clip in there. Here's a safety cable, and there's the prep pad. And these are your shrink tubes. I'm going to look real quick. We talked about this out in the field, but you can see how quiet this is, if you guys can hear that, as opposed to we went and grabbed a standard one. Kind of sounds like there's a couple rocks rolling around in there. So it's a lot quieter than a standard one. So we're going to go ahead and start to attach this to our rangefinder. Okay, first thing we're going to do when we get ready to attach this is I'm going to remove the actual attachment clip from the Sidewinder itself. I'm going to do that by taking a common head screwdriver, and we're just going to detach it right here. Okay, got that off of there. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this up so we can put it in the center of the rangefinder, and make sure we line the area where the shrink tube is going to go over the top of our rangefinder without covering any of the buttons or anything that we're going to need. There's a couple of ways to do that. You can either mark the rangefinder. We already kind of know where it's going to go, so we'll just kind of line it up. Before we pull off the adhesive back, we're going to put on our cable here. It's just going to slide through the hole there. It's got a little keeper on the end. So we'll get that set up. Now we're ready to remove our adhesive backing. Pull that off of there. Make sure we get it lined up where we want it. Press it down. Okay, we've got it attached. Take our shrink tube, slide it over the device you're putting the Sidewinder on. We're going to take our heat gun. We'll heat that shrink band up. Pretty quick process. You see that snugs up pretty good. I'm not going to get this crazy hot, but warm it up to get the band on there and get some good tension on it. Should be enough there. And then in our case, we didn't like the glare off that, so we cut some camouflage tape. We're just going to put the camouflage tape over that tubing. Just like that. Don't lose our brass piece there. And kind of put that in there. If you want, you can do a little more over the end of it here. Really not needed, but make sure you get that good and secure so it's on there. Next we're going to attach our keeper here. The way I'm doing this is I'm sliding it through basically it looks like a little brass flat tube or bead here. Go ahead and slide it up the side there. We're going to put this through the end of the rangefinder, back over the top, and then I'm just going to slide those together. Just like that. Alright, we've got that attachment on there. You can take needle nose pliers, you can take whatever you want. We've used knocking pliers before. Just crimp this piece down we'll just crimp that, flatten it out real tight so it doesn't come off there. Then you're attached. What we're going to do on this now is we're going to go ahead and reattach the Sidewinder to the clip. That good and tight. Now the device is going to sit upright. You're going to attach this if you want to put it on the armband. This will just fit right through there. And it'll attach that way. Big enough you can put it around your upper leg. Just really stretch that thing out. Or you can put it on an upper arm so it sits here. I'm going to attach this to my Badlands pack. I'm going to have it down on the waistband. And it's going to sit just like this, so as I grab that, it's coming right in to be used at the proper angle for me. You can see how even when it stows, it's going to be really quiet. It's going to sit upright. And it's just going to sit in there just perfectly. A couple things on these. Remember, you can't just wing this and let it go. You can't dry fire it. If you're just letting it fly, you're going to wear it out. Don't ever pull it back and let it go without a rangefinder on it. You're going to mess it up that way too. So that's the assembly of it. That's how it's working. We tested it out in the field. It worked really good. It was really quiet. When you listen to this as opposed to this, it's a pretty easy decision. We're going to try attaching it to different things. I'm going to try putting it on my GPS. We actually thought about trying to see if we could attach it to the lanyard part itself to a handgun to use some added retention in the field. There's just a whole variety of things we can do with this, and so we're going to keep playing with it and testing it, but that's what we've come up with so far, the Sidewinder by S4 Gear. Check it out.